Hello, everybody. How you doing? So nice to see you. I'm Dharma, and this is going to be a daily for you. It's tarot, it's channeling, it's Lenormand, it's intuition, it's fairies, it's tribe time, it's fun. Thank you for your patience. I just glued all my fingers together. Had a technical difficulty, okay, so I needed to handle that. This is going to be 24 to 36 hours worth of energy coming right at you. Things you might expect, things you can hear, stuff like that. Okay. I got Libra, Aqua, and Sag up. I'm going to do a couple more of those. In about 10 minutes, I'm going to release some more private readings, so check your spam for that. And we'll figure out a way to get a group meditation. Maybe tomorrow. I might go up to the nest tomorrow and take some time and go somewhere and do some kind of live meditation if we can. All right. That actually might be really pretty because I don't have to record my face for the meditation. I can just record the scenery, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll let you know that tomorrow. We'll talk about tomorrow. Hi, Paul. How are you? My buddy. Wherever I go, he's gonna go. All right. Guides and angels from our tribe. Tell us something good. Okay. This is the fairies of the woods. So I was just talking to the captains, okay, about Doomsday, which apparently is today. All right. I was not aware of that. Information that would have been good to know, yesterday. Apparently, according to Nostradamus and also TikTok or something like that. Not sure what that's all about. We did minor research on the Simpsons prophecy, and it would seem that we have some solar flares going on, and a bunch of us have headaches. Raise of hands for those of you who can feel that. All right, so suggesting that any of that is true, get yourself a doomsday kit. I don't even know what that means, but we were just talking about it, and it feels relevant. All right, so I guess we're going to have to go watch it. It's season 24, episode 9. Something like that. Okay. So, all right. 7 of Cups and the Tower. Well, what am I supposed to do about that now? God, speaking of information that would have been awesome to know an hour ago. Are you serious? Somebody's like, how am I gonna manage that? It's 7 of Cups in the Tower. It's like, okay, all right. Well, now that I have this belated information that would have been awesome to know an hour ago, now I need to figure out what I'm going to do about this. So, fun fact, this particular tarot deck has a dragon on the tower. And we talked about dragon medicine and all of that. So somebody may has had whatever, some kind of nasty thought in their mind. About it, I don't know, themselves, their situation, whatever. They're like sitting like this, just sitting with it. And then it's like out of nowhere that tension breaks and things start rolling forward, but it feels like it's belated. Like maybe you made a decision or something. Strong energy, like horse energy. There could be a Leo involved. And somebody wants to get something going. Like they want to move forward. Somebody has an idea about how to get out of a complicated situation, or it might have to do with relocating in a real way. And they're like, you're going to love it. Look at what I found, or look at this, or whatever. You're going to love it. Look at this. It does feel like this. Look what I found. Temperance and the Star. You're like, you might be in the car by yourself, headed, I don't know, somewhere to see a King of Pentacles, and then that's what I'm saying, the past rolls in. You're like, fuck. Some kind of ghost that you were not expecting to hear from. Like the Tower, the Lovers. I heard this is an impossible situation. But the answer and clarity that you seek shows up, or what was the decision that was already made? The Moon, somebody decided to end something. It's too much of a burden. I don't even want to look at somebody. Have you ever done that? I heard Tamaj say Tamaj Tarot, I love her. I heard her say something about this too. I'm like, bitch, I do that. Right? She was talking about pre-blocking someone, like blocking someone before they get a chance to hurt you. That's like what this is. Like you block them, like, okay, well, I'm just not going to deal with it. That way, if I block them, then they can't get me. But they know your phone number. So, about that. And you're headed somewhere. You're driving somewhere when this comes in, and you're like, oh my God. What's up? What can I do for you? This is information that would have been fucking excellent to know 2 hours ago. This is someone who is just, they're a master maker. They're a friend of yours. You might know someone with a pot belly. Okay, and they're going through an ending right now. They are trying to be brave. They might be a brave and courageous person all the time. But this person leaves you lonely. They might not be you guys are friends or whatever, but maybe they're not very considerate. They don't necessarily consider that after you pump them up and whatever, and they take off, that you feel like shit. And then here they are hey, blah, 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 blah. This is honest communication about how things are going to go forward. The Hermit, the Emperor, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Eight of Cups. Okay. First of all, this particular emperor has heavy, heavy, heavy love for you. All right. And they have a skill or some kind of craft that they're very, very, very good at. There's 3 different cards here that indicate potential Scorpio energy, Virgo twice, and Leo. And they are like, they found something. 6 of Cups, the Magician. You might roll up on them because it would look like you were getting a text or something like that. And they're like, you need to come here right now, or whatever it was that I just said. It's a tower moment because it's a big change, a huge change. Like I was just talking like fucking 10 minutes ago to the captains and Seven Terra and Bianca and all them. And I was like, I think my Sagittarius is taking over. I am this close to running. There for a long period of my life, I did that for a solid like 25 years. My husband and I, we took off. We went all over the country. We would go somewhere and stay for like a year, 18 months, and then hit the road and move somewhere else, all over. And I'm sitting here like, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't like living here. It's too small of a town. I know everybody. I can't get away from things that I want to get rid of. It's time to go. And this energy feels something like that, right? Like somebody's like getting ready to go and do this craft or something like that they do. And they're like, but first, take a look at this. 10 of Cups, information that would have been awesome to know an hour ago. What did you do that makes it too late? Or it's not too late, it just makes you feel stupid. Seven of Swords, King of Rods, Judgment. You maybe made a hasty decision about a reconciliation with a certain someone. You're like, I'm not going to do that. I'm just not gonna. And then they come back like, hey, and you're like, fuck. But whatever this is that they have for you, okay, maybe they went somewhere and found something or whatever, and they're like, what do you think? What's the lonely thing about? What was that all about? Chariot, Knight of Wands, come here. I don't want you to be lonely. I know you like to snuggle. Ace of Cups. Okay, there's something here. You know that moment in the Notebook when she agrees to marry Lon? And she's all, you're kind of perfect for me. This makes absolute perfect sense, whatever. Except in the back of her mind, she was missing Noah. It feels like one of those moments. Except this is the right one. This is the right scenario. This is what you should be doing. All right, tell me about what this thing is that they present, this tower. Strength, 9 of Pentacles. King of Wands, that's my point. They are maybe throwing money at something. The Empress, the Hermit. Ten of Pentacles. Both of you want this. It's a echoed yes all the way across the board. Everybody that's involved with this wants this. So whatever that is about, all right? Good job. Good find, good game, whatever. Okay. There's paper towel glued to my fingers. It's true. All right. This is that like, I don't know, Derek. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to see something strange? 4, 4. Wow. So you might be hanging out with, that's like another tower moment. And you, somebody rolls in and you're like, wow, wasn't expecting to see you here. And I heard something got canceled or something wasn't worth it, or I think that maybe I would just rather do this. And you're like, okay, welcome. What's up? This person wants you to like cheer for them. This is a King of Cups. This might be like right before 6 o'clock. And this person is going to take this like leap of faith with you. There might be a son and a daughter around, an air and an earth sign. And it's like this masculine walks in or shows up or whatever it is that they do, and it shocks everyone. Like it's hard to believe that there's Leo, Aquarius, 7 of Wands. Maybe they dip you. Like Morticia and Gomez. Amore. Someone might have something for you, maybe flowers, or people are like pouring drinks for each other. This is my point. It's like people are hanging out, all right, and I'm hearing Jack Skellington and all that, and you might just be having a fun little family fall fest, or I do that with my kids. Like, we'll watch a Halloween movie and eat Halloween candy and stuff, and it's just a regular Saturday night, right? And someone shows up that wasn't supposed to be there. And you're like, hey, like, welcome. Good to see you. And they're being like, I heard romantic. And you're all 10 of coins getting an ace of coins and justice getting all wiped up. And it does feel like what has gotten into you. And I heard music. Music got into them. This might be the kind of person who hears an old song or something and it makes them think about family and home and all of that, and they just like want to rush back to where you are. And I don't know why it's 6 of Cups and 10 of Cups. I don't know what it is that is so surprising. I just keep hearing they weren't supposed to be there. You know what I mean? Like, this person, no one was planning on this person being there during this time frame. And there they are. And everybody is like, this is kind of awesome. Like, this is really kind of awesome. And you're being treated really well. It's the truth. So be mindful of that, right? Okay, later on, there is someone that is watching you. Maybe they watch you work. Maybe they watch your work. Maybe you are a musician or an influencer, or like you, somehow they're able to watch your work. And they are watching you. And they're thinking or saying to themselves, I don't know how this is ever going to work out. And it's like they take a step forward, then they take a step back, and they take a step forward, and they take a step back. Wheel of Fortune and the Cross. So, and the Lovers. This is like, this could be someone looking at you, or a masculine looking at a feminine. The feminine has somebody else on their mind, right? And it's just impossible. And this like is a really important decision in love or something like that. What happens during this time frame? It gets, I mean, maybe kind of sexy. Something has crawled up under. Thank you, Anissa. I have your 3-question reading. As soon as I get done here, I'm going to send it to your, I know you, so I'll send it to your DM. Okay. This person wants to wife you up in a real way. And they are doing things like, this is my point. It's like this person rolls in unexpectedly as Captain Casanova, and you're getting kissed on and loved on, and like they're all like super nostalgia. What is so impossible about this situation? Why is the undressing of a salad here? Okay. It's sweet or whatever, but this particular masculine doesn't think that they're enough for you. They don't. It looks like they're like, she's bougie, she wants this, she wants that, but I don't think that that's the way that she is. And we're talking about Libra season, right? Libras can be broke, absolutely broke, and still look bougie. It's just an attitude. Libras will collect jewelry for 25 years and wear it all. You know what I'm saying? It's just a thing. And it's like somebody has some kind of, I don't know, the Sun, the Emperor, the Lovers. It's like they really, 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 really are paying attention to you and putting effort into you and letting you know that they choose you, pick you, love you, whatever. And they want for you to see that, recognize it, pay it back, pay it forward, what have you. Is there anything significant that goes on during this time other than this one here is like being Romeo all day long? It does feel like that. Like they might dip you and kiss you and just, you're just like, wow. So this is what being with a water sign is like. Get off me. Seriously, don't touch me. And they are saying everything. They're right. I don't know. This person could have hand tattoos. And then you shake on it. What did I say? You shake on it? They want to play Let's Make a Deal? What do you shake on? Queen of Swords. Okay. 8, 8. It feels like it's about forward movement. You guys have this talk or this, I don't know, man. Y'all making fucking plans with this one here. This one will do, you've got this one wrapped around your finger. Think it's time to put a ring on the finger I'm wrapped around. And my kid just goes, no. All right. Derek. 10 of Cups, 2 of Wands, and the Magician. Derek, I'm live right now. Thank you. Oh. Always. Okay. Okay. Well, somebody, that's not what that is. What's your name? Anamika? That's not what this is, sis. And what do you think about that? I mean, if you are asking yourself, is your present boyfriend your future husband? What do you think? It's not, I mean, it's your choice too. Is he husband material? Let's just let the time pass because this one here is still mad.
I'm super mad.
I know, you're super mad. Will you go in there, please? Thank you. Okay, this is like first thing in the morning. Right, Mother, you might be up and about doing things, making breakfast. I don't know what people do first thing in the morning, but you are doing that. Truth, clarity. You might see something in regards to two women, and it causes an eruption, and someone just gets very quiet and very still and looks at you. Because you know the floodgates are about to open in a real way. And they're like, okay, let's talk about it. But this could be, I mean, every time we see that, the first thing we want to do is go, oh, there's another woman. There's 3 women here. It could be you and 2 kids. Ace of Wands. 8 of Rods. 8 of Swords. They're like, I'll tell you about it. Tell you all about it. This is saying, like, before you freak out, let somebody explain. And it immediately disarms you. In a real way, you're like, oh, it finds out, it's like you find out that you were like, who's this? Or like, who are you, you know, Lucy, you have some explaining to do? And they're like, okay, I'll explain it. You're going to like it. And you're like, and then they have this communication with you and you're like, okay, the Sun, 6 of Rods, it immediately disarms you. In every way, you would, I don't know. I don't even know. It's all Six of Cups, heavy Six of Cups, heavy Six of Cups. It's like you start out like you're gonna fight with this one. Like, what is this that I just saw? What is this that I whatever? And they immediately disarm you somehow. I don't know how, but they do. Because it's not what you think at all. They were like doing something for you, or I don't know. Okay, right before the next tarot story. You might be like really frustrated, mad, kicking furniture and stuff because you're just frustrated, and someone is like, they're just looking at you all sweet and wholesome and like, aw. They are not going to say anything because they don't want to poke the beast. They can tell something's wrong with you, though. And they might want to do something to lighten the mood. So I heard brace yourself because they're going to lighten the mood. I don't know who this is. They're being like a baller all weekend. They're ready to lighten the mood. How do they do that? They might take you to a church. They're like, it's ours. And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Whatever this is like steady movement forward in order to secure long term. It feels like this person dropped like $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 on something. And you're like, okay. And you officially let them in from the cold. I heard forever. I don't know what they do. It's something huge. And they're taking you along with them. And you are extremely, extremely grateful. There's so much Ace of Cups here. Whoever this, you have Romeo out all weekend. This person adores you. So if you think that they don't, they do. And there goes my nose. All right. What is the one card, please, how we're going to be leaving the next 24:36? The Chariot and the Moon. I think they want to take you somewhere to surprise you. You might know that you're getting ready to go somewhere and you're excited about it, but they won't tell you like where it is. Okay. It's kind of exciting. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go right over there right now and send out those private readings that I have. Check your spam or your DM or however you've been communicating with me. And I'll be back tomorrow. Till next time, bye.